Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today from Jakks Pacific in their Apex Legends line, we are featuring Crypto. Okay, so where do we begin? Alright, so the Apex Legends line, I think to the best of my knowledge, I think it's no longer a thing. I think they kind of did away with it. I might be wrong though. I'm just kind of saying that because I haven't seen new products stocked at any of my stores. Like at my Target or at my local Meijer where I got this one. I think after the holiday season, I think I didn't really see them anymore. I think they kind of like reset the shelves, and I'm not sure if Jakks is putting out new Apex figures or if they're just done with it entirely. I got this at my local Meijer, 75% off. I only paid $5, so I couldn't say no. I didn't buy this line, unfortunately, when it was on shelves. It was something that did pique my interest. But I just kind of had to draw the line somewhere because I am a fan of video game action figures. Like with Hasbro's Fortnite figures, I collected those. I collected some of, was it Jazzwares who produced Fortnite beforehand? I collected Hasbro's Overwatch figures. I'm a big fan of the Halo figures, and Apex Legend, I just had to draw the line, even though I did play the Titanfall games, and I kind of was a fan of that franchise. For me, Apex Legends was kind of like but we have Crypto over here. Beautiful looking figure. I think this is a 6-inch scale line, or maybe sub 6-inch. She comes with a display base with the Apex logo. Here are her accessories, and it's a nice looking figure. My first thought when I saw it was it feels very much in line with Hasbro's Overwatch figures from maybe like, what was it, 3 or 4 years ago? Let's take out some of her accessories. Here are some of her accessories. They're nicely detailed. The level of detail I'd say is about a little bit below the G.I. Joe Classified series, but it's still really nice. Now the figure itself, it looks like the character, if you're familiar with Apex Legends games. It kind of falls, with that design aesthetic. The sculpting's clean. I don't think quality assurance, like the QC level, the quality control, I want to say it's all right. I think the face could have been painted a little bit better. It looks a little bit sloppy in some areas. The sculpting on the hair isn't the best either, compared to like some of the offerings we've gotten from Hasbro in the recent years. This Jakks specific figure isn't on the same level, but it's still a nice figure nonetheless. You're getting some interesting accessories. If you're into the Cyberpunk 2077 video game, this feels like a character. This feels like a character that could easily populate that. Likewise, I think this figure might be in scale with like Marvel Legends, albeit it might be a little bit smaller. But overall, I think it's a nice figure. I mean, for me, I paid $5 for it, so of course, I think it's a steal. If you're a fan of the Apex Legends line, they had some interesting toys, and man, that's a tight joint. Wow, this is stiff. I don't see how you can move these joints without breaking them. Yeah, so even though it's articulated, these joints are like super, super tight. This arm does not, even though it's articulated, it does not want to go up. I'm sure I could do it, but I'm kind of worried that I might break it. So yeah, it could hold a pose definitely with that tight joint. There's a cut beneath the chest line to provide some swivel movement. The coat's tabbed in. If you're a customizer, I could kind of see people taking something like this and kit bashing it with like a Marvel Legends or a G.I. Joe Classified figure to make a new character. But the articulation's there. It's it's nicely done. The Apex line I think was around for what, almost 2 years. So it's cool. I was kind of surprised, in all honesty, when I first saw the line. I know it's a popular game. I think it's kind of lost some of its momentum over the last 2 years, but I think that's to be said with like a lot of games of that nature. Like Overwatch was such a hot thing for such a long time. And if you ask me, I'm still waiting for the next Unreal game, but I don't know if that's ever going to come out. But yeah, it's a great looking figure. The accessories are nice. And for me, paying $5, it's a steal. I'm sure if you go to like eBay or even Amazon, you can find these figures for cheap also. I don't think they appealed too much to collectors as more so fans of the video game, much like the Overwatch series. Like, I thought the Overwatch line by Hasbro was amazing, but they were kind of stagnant on the shelves. I think initially the first few waves had some collector interest, but afterward I think it was more so just fans of the property. And I think also fans of the property were also more engaged with the short-lived Lego line. But it's cool though, if you're an Apex fan, it's cool to get stuff like this. Like for me, I really wanted more Titanfall merchandise, and some of the Titanfall stuff that was produced was kind of like a little bit lackluster. Like McFarlane had some Titanfall action figures, but they weren't as cool as I would have hoped. I remember Funko had some Titanfall pops, and those were awesome because you could actually open up the pop and put the little pilot inside of there. So it's nice that these Apex figures were produced. If you're a fan of the Titanfall universe, at least you got figures out of it. All right, so with that being said, let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. All right, later.